Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Light of Messiah, Ministries Canada, Toronto Congregation. Tonight is the Simchat TORAH service. I would like to welcome everyone here in Mount Albert to join us in celebrating this special night, which is the Simchat TORAH. We will start with the lighting of the candle. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitzanu b'bereka v'natan lanu et Yeshua Mashiachenu v'tzivanu le'io olam olam. Amen. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, the King of the universe, who has sanctified us in your word and given us Yeshua, our Messiah, and commanded us to be the light of the world. Amen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'ekeinu bekiyemanu behiganu lisman haseh. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, the King of the universe, who has granted us life, sustain us, and enable us to reach this occasion. Amen.
Amen.
Let's start with the Barhu. Barhu et Adonai Hambora.
Baruch Adonai Barak Leolam Vaed.
Bless the Lord, the Blessed One.
Blessed is the Lord, the Blessed One, for all eternity. Amen.
With Jacob's blessings, may the angel who redeemed me from all harm bless the youth, and may they be called by my name, and the name of my fathers, Abraham and Isaac, and may they multiply abundantly like fish. Before we continue, the blessing of our Messiah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu et Yeshua
Mashiach Yeshua. Amen.
Blessed are you, O Lord our God,
the King of the universe,
who has given
given
us
us
the way of
the
salvation.
salvation in our
is
Messiah.
Messiah Yeshua.
Amen.
Let us now face the east as we recite the cry of Israel. Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shemo, Malakuto, Leolam Vaed.
Hear, O
Hear, O
Israel,
Israel,
The Lord is God, the Lord is one. Blessed is the name of His glorious name for all eternity. Amen.
the continuation of the Shema, the Vihabta, et Adonai Elohecha, B'kol avikaha, B'kol nafshika, B'kol beyodecha, V'yayu haribarim ha'eh, Asher Elokim Sabacha, Hayom ha'levavecha, V'sharit ha'levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'techa, v'letika b'derech, U'shebeka, U'komecha, U'shartan liot ha'gadecha, V'hayu l'otachot, Einanecha, U'tavatam, Al-Pasusot batecha, U'bisharecha.
And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And have these words which I command you today be upon your heart. And you shall teach them diligently to your children, and speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you retire, and when you arise.
Shall
You shall bind them for signs upon your hands, and let them be fronted to your eyes.
And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates.
Amen.
And you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Amen.
Amen.
A prayer for TORAH.
If you're having,
Through the heavenly casements,
do that
a gentle music rings. Through the clear
gradually.
cloudless sky, sounds a low, soft melody, and all the welkins ring.
It's okay.
Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The rainbow in the firmament is shot with colors three, and in those threefold tints and flames, the glory of the Lord proclaims a threefold litany. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. Enoch, who from mortal flesh was turned by God to flame, who sits like a teacher in the height, imparting to the sons of light the song which they declaim. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts, the while the angel of the Lord takes in his hand the fire, as he reads a crown with it, to crown the words of holy writ, sings with the heavenly choir. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts, and he who is the prince of storms, whose winds do rage and roar, defeats in every thunder crush, tails in every lightning flash, the threefold message of earth. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. All the great lights of heaven, bare and Orion bright, proclaim the constancy of him, whose lights the earth darkens, nor grows dim, nor ever fades from sight. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The curtain folds of heaven are hung with tinkling bells. When there be morning winds are stirred, a music of the spheres is heard, as each one rings and tells, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts.
Amen.
Amen.
We're now in the Torah reading portion of the service, and also we're gonna have a Torah procession. There's none like you among the gods. Ein kamoka. Ein kamoka Elohim Adonai v'yin kemaseka malchut kol olami omem shel teka b'kol movado Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai Imlo Leolam Vaed Adonai Shlimo Yitin Adonai Barak Teramo Bashalom Ahal Harakamim Ite Babitson Kahit Zion Tidne Hamod Yerushalayim Kiveka Libad Bataknu Melek Eldam Ben Salomon Lamim. There's none like you among the gods, O Lord, and there's nothing like your works. Your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and your dominion is throughout all generations. The Lord reigns, the Lord has reigned, the Lord will reign forever and ever. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. Merciful Father, may it be your will to favor Zion with your goodness. May you rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. Truly in you alone we trust, high and exalted, King and God, eternal Lord. Amen.
Amen.
When the ark would travel, Behi ben Soaharon. When the ark would travel, Moses would say, Arise, O Lord, and let your enemies be scattered, and let them that hate you flee from you. From Zion will go forth the Torah, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Blessed be he who in his holiness gave the Torah to his people Israel. Behi ben soharon Bayomer Moshe Uma Adonai Beakutu Oyoveka Beanusu Misaneka Mipaneha Mission Tetse
Torah, mission Tetze Torah,
Udiva Adonai Mirushalayim Baruch Shenatan
Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan, Torah, Torah,
Leamo Israel Bihingdu Shatu Sim Shalom
Sim Shalom, Tova U'Baraka, Sim Shalom, Tova U'Baraka, Ken Bakesed V'Rakamim, Salveinu v'Yako Yisrael Panecha. Sim Shalom, Tova U'Baraka,
Sim Shalom, Tova U'Baraka, Ken Bakesed V'Rakamim.
V'chaim v'shalom, v'chaim v'shalom, v'chaim v'shalom.
grant peace, goodness, blessing, grace, and loving kindness, and mercy to us and to all Israel, your people. Bless us, our Father, all of us as one, in the light of your countenance. For in the light of your countenance you have given us, O Lord our God, the law of life, love, and loving kindness, and righteousness, and blessing, and mercy, and life and peace.
Amen.
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 Yahamud Michael ben Abraham la Torah. The blessing before the reading of the Torah. Baruch et Adonai Hambora.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hambora leholam vahed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher ba'ar banu mekol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato.
Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Bless the Lord, the Blessed One.
Blessed is the Lord, the Blessed One, for all eternity.
Blessed are you, O Lord our God, the King of the universe, who has chosen us from all people and given us this Torah. Blessed are you, O Lord, the giver of the Torah. Amen.
Deuteronomy chapter 33. Mizot haparacha asher barech Moshe ish ha'Elohim et bnei Israel lifnei moto. Vayomer Adonai miSinai ba virach Seir Namo Hofia Mehar Paran Beata Mirivovot Kadosh Miminu Eshtet Namo Af Hove Amin Ko Kadashav Bayatacha Vehem Tuka Le Ragalecha Isa Mi Tabaotcha Torah Teva Nano Moshe Morash Kehilat Yaakov Vayehi Beirusha Melach Becheta Asi Reshe Am Yechad Shivute Israel Yehi Revuven Ve'al Yamot Vayehi Betav Mispar Ve'zot La Adonai Vayomer Shima Adonai Ko Yehuda Ve'el Amo Tev'enu Yadav Rav No Ve'ezer Mitarav Tiye Unene Ve'amar Tumecha Ve'urecha Leish Chasitecha Asher Nisto Ve'masa Terehu Almei Meriva Hamar Le Aviv Vle Imo No Rayiti Ve'et Achicha No Chikir Ve'et Banav No Yada Ki Shamu Imar Techa Veritecha Inoteu Yu Mishpatecha Le Yaakov Ve Torah Techa Me Israel Yisamu Ketorah Be Apecha Vichat Leo Amis Behecha Barach Adonai Chino Ufi'al Yadav Tirta Mechat Matanaim Kapmav Umisat Me A Mi Yekumun Levuv Yamin Amar Yadav Adonai Ishkol Lavitach Alav Chofich Alav Ko Hajam Uven Ketifa Shachan Ule Yosef Va Amar Bevorichet Adonai Arto Mime Gate Shamayim Mitel Umitehum Rivute Tachat Umi Megate Pevot Shemash Umi Megate Gerash Yerhim Umerush Hari Kedem Umi Megate Garvot Olam Umi Megate Aretz Umi Noah Richon Shechoni Sinai Tavavota Lerusha Yosef Ulikad Kod Nazir Ahiv Bekor Shuru Hadar No Ve Karne Ra'em Karnav Bachem Amim Inagech Yechatav Af Se Eretz Vecham Revovot Afraim Vehem Afnei Manasi Uli Zevulun Amar Semach Zevulun Beitetecha Will Sesh Har Be Ochalecha Amim Har Yakarav Sham Yiz Behu Zivhe Tzadek Ke Shafa Yamim Inaku Usifune Tumeni Hu Uneged Amar Baruch Marhiv Gad Kelav Shachem Ve Taraf Ze O A Af Katakod Vayar Rish No Keshem Hilakit Vechukek Safon Vayite Rishi Am Tzadaka Adonai Asi Umishipatav Yim Israel Uni Dan Amar Dan Gur Arije Iznek mi Habashe Lefatali Amar Lefatali Sava Ratson Umale Birkat Adonai Yam On Risha Uni Asher Amar Baruch Ibanim Asher Yehi Richu Ehab Utovel Bashemen Regalo Barzel Unehoshet Min Alecha Wahayamecha Dava Echa En Kael Yishuron Rohe Shamayim Ba'ar Richa Duega Bato Shahakim.
Amen. In the English.
Blessing. This is the blessing that Moshe, the man of God, spoke over the people of Israel before his death. Adonai came from Sinai, from Seir. He dawned on his people, shone forth from Mount Paran, and with him were myriads of holy ones. At his right hand was a fiery law for them. He truly loves the peoples. All his holy ones are in your hand, sitting at your feet. They receive your instruction, the Torah. Moshe commanded us as an inheritance for the community of Jacob. Then a king arose in Yeshurun. When the leaders of the people were gathered, all the tribes of Israel together, let Reuben live and not die out. Even though his numbers grew few of Yehuda, he said, "Hear, Adonai, the cry of Yehuda. Bring him to his people. Let his own hands defend him, but you help him against his enemies." Of Levi he said, "Let your Tumim and Urim be with your pious one, whom you tested at Massah, with whom you struggled at Meribah spring." Of his father and mother he said, "I don't know them." He didn't acknowledge his brothers or children, for he observed your word and he kept your covenant. They will teach Jacob your rulings, Israel your Torah. They will set incense before you, the whole burnt offerings on your altar. Adonai bless his possessions, accept the work he does, but crush his enemies hip and thigh. May those who hate him rise no more. Of Benjamin he said, "Adonai beloved lives securely. He protects his day after day, him day after day. He lives between his shoulders." Of Yosef he said, "May Adonai bless his land with the best from the sky, for the dew and for what comes from the deep beneath, with best of what the sun makes grow, with the best of what comes up each month, with the best of the mountains of old, with the best of eternal hills, with the best from earth and all that fills it, and the favor of him who lived in the burning bush. May blessing comes on the head of Yosef, on the brow of the prince among his brothers. His firstborn bull, glory is his horns are those of a wild ox. With them he will gore the peoples, all of them. to the ends of the earth. These are the myriads of Ephraim. These are the thousands of Manasseh. Of Zebulun, he said, Rejoice, Zebulun, as you go forth, and you, Issachar, in your tents. They will summon peoples to the mountain, and there offer righteous sacrifices, for they will draw from the abundance of the seas and from the hidden treasures of the sand. Of God, he said, Blessed is he who makes God so large. He lies there like a lion, tearing arms, scalp. He chose the best for himself. When the priestly portion was assigned, when the leaders of the people came, he carried out Adonai's justice and his rulings concerning Israel. Of Dan, he said, Dan is a lion cub, leaping forth from Bashan. Of Naphtali, he said, You, Naphtali, satisfied with favor and full of blessing from Adonai, take possession of the sea and the south. Of Asher, he said, May Asher be most blessed of sons. May he be the favorite among his brothers, and bathe his feet in oil. May your bolts be of iron and bronze, and your strength last as long as you live. Yeshurun, there is no one like God riding through the heavens to help you, riding on the clouds in his majesty.
Vayishkei Israel Betach Bada and Yaakov El Eretz Dagan with Tirosh of Shaman Yaar Fu Tal Ashricha Israel Mi Michamocha Am Musha Ba'adonai Magan Azricha Ve'asher Heriv Garbatchea Vayika Hashu Uirecha Lach Ve'ata Al Ba'motemo Tidoruch Vaya'ar Moshe Ve'arvot Moab El Har Navo Rosh HaPisga Asher Al Penei Yerecho Va Yerehu Adonai Et Ko Haaretz Et HaGalad Ad Dan Ve'et Ko Laftani Ve'et Eretz Ephraim Umanasseh Ve'et Ko Eretz Yehuda Ad HaYam HaAharon Ve'et HaNegev Ve'et HaKikat Kir Amrim Ad Toar Vayomer Adonai Elav Zot HaAretz Asher Mishpati LaAvraham LeYitzchak UleYaakov LeMor LeZar'acha Et Na Kir Iticha Ve'unecha Ve'shama No Ta'avor Vayamsha Oshim David Adonai Be'eretz Moab Al Pi Adonai Vayikebor Oto Vagai Be'eretz Moab Ul Beit Peor Vino Yada Ish Eit Karu Rato Ad Hayom Hazi Umoshe Ben Me'ah Ve'esrim Shana Ve'moto No Kahata no Nas Leho ויקחו בני ישראל את משה בערבות מואב 30 ימים ויציב אדוני את משה ואינו קם נביא עוד בישראל כמשה אשר ידברו אדוני פנים אל פנים לכל האותות והמופתים אשר שלחו אדוני לעשות בארץ מצרים לפעול ולכל עבדיו לכל ארצו ולכל היד החזקה ולכל העבודה הגדול אשר עשה משה בעיני כל ישראל.
The eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. And he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee, and shall say, Destroy them. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heavens shall drop down dew. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. Thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. And Moses went up from the plains of Moab unto the mountain of Nebo, to the top of Pisgah that is over against Jericho. And the Lord shewed him all the land of Gilead unto Dan, and all Naphtali, the land of Ephraim and Manasseh, and all the land of Judah unto the utmost sea, and the south, and the plain of the valley of Jericho, the city of palm trees, unto Zor. And the Lord said unto him, This is the land which I swear unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, saying, I will give it unto thy seed. I have caused thee to see it with thine eyes, and thou shalt not go over thither. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord. And he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab, over against Beth Peor. But no man knoweth of his sepulchre unto this day. And Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eye was not dim, nor his natural force abated. And the children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab 30 days. So the days of weeping and mourning for Moses were ended. And Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom, and Moses had laid his eyes upon him. And the children of Israel hearkened unto him, and did as the Lord commanded Moses. And there arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face, in all the signs and the wonders which the Lord sent him to do in the land of Egypt to Pharaoh, and to all his servants, and to all his land, and in all that mighty land, and in all the great terror which Moses shewed in the sight of all Israel. The word of the Lord.
The blessing after the reading of the Torah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet mikayei olam nata betocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, the King of the universe, who has given us the Torah of truth, and has planted eternal life and peace. Blessed are you, Lord, the giver of the Torah. Amen. Episode Cantor.
Episode HaTorah Asher sa Moshe B'nei Israel B'yad Adonai B'yad Moshe.
And this is the Torah that was placed for the children of Israel at the command of the Lord through Moses' hands.
Amen.
Atzkayim he, it is a tree of life. Atzkayim he, lama basikim ba, Behom keha Enusha Terah keha Darkenoha Bikol Tiboteka Shalom Hashivenu Adonai Aileka Benashuba Kadesh Kadesh Yameinu Kadesh Yameinu Kekedem Amen. It is a tree of life to those who take hold of it, and to those who support it are praiseworthy. His ways are ways of pleasantness, and all its paths are peace. Bring us back, Lord, to you, and we shall come to renew our days as of old.
Amen.
Amen.
At this point, I would like to call in our the elder with a prayer to sing Cantor.
The prayer for Simchat Torah. Though the heavenly casements a gentle music rings, through the clear and cloudless skies sounds a low, soft melody, and all the welkin rings. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The rainbow in the firmament is shot with colors three, and in those threefold tints and flames, the glory of the Lord proclaims a threefold litany. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. Enoch, who from mortal flesh was turned by God to flame, to sit like a teacher in the height, imparting the sons of light the song which they declaim. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. While the angel of the law takes in his hand the fire, and as he wreathes a crown with it, to crown the words of the Holy Writ, sings with a heavenly choir, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. And he who is the prince of storms, whose winds do rage and roar, repeats in every thunder crash, retells in every lightning flash, the threefold message over. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. All the great lights of the heaven, bare and Orion bright, proclaim the constancy of him, whose light near darkens nor grows dim, nor ever fades from sight. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The curtain folds of heaven are hung with tinkling bells, when they by morning winds are steered. A music of the spheres is heard, as each one rings and tells, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts.
Amen.
Amen.
The Master of the universe, Adon Olam.
Let me do it for you, okay?
Adon Olam Shemini. Naso became so Sai Shimonik Rabahare Kilotako Lavado Iloknora Vehu Haya Vehu Hove Vehu Ye Vetil Faram Yuekar Bien Sheni Bilireshit, bilitaplit, beloaos, behames rabiueli, bikaigoli, Litzor kibli tzara, vihunisi omanosli, merat kosi, biyomet rabayadu, akbiluki, biyesha, biyaira, biyimroki, giliyami, Adonai, Velo Ira, Master of the universe, who reigned before any form was created, when creation came about by his will. Then as king was his name proclaimed to be, and after all has ceased to be, he alone will reign in awesomeness, and he was, and he is, and shall be, eternally in splendor. And he is first, and there is no second to compare to him, to be his equal, without beginning and without end. His is the power and dominion. And he is my God, my living Redeemer, and the rock of my pain when times trouble. And he is my banner and a refuge for me, the portion of my cup. Yea, I call upon him. In his hands I trust my spirit. In the time I sleep or am awake, and with my spirit, my body, the Lord is with me. I shall not fear. Brethren, is in your meditation. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron and his sons, saying, This is how you shall bless the children of Israel. You shall say, Yavareka Adonai ve'yesmereka, Ya'er Adonai panamaleka v'yikuneka, Isa Adonai panamaleka ve'yasem leka Shalom. The Lord bless you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you his shalom. And they shall invoke my name among the children of Israel, and I shall bless them. My brethren, go in peace, in the name of Jesus Christ, the bread of life, Yeshua, Amen.
Amen. Hag Sameach.
Hag Sameach.